Here we are with another exciting edition of Best Brain STEM Quiz, brought to you by Best Brain Publications. And indeed, we're going to have another exciting academic round in terms of STEM education. I am excited because I have some 4 amazing schools that are going to do battle and going to do honors for their various schools, coming from different districts and different municipalities in the Ashanti region. So I'm excited about this. And we are joined by these 4 schools, and we are counting down to know which school will eventually be crowned as the winner in the maiden edition of the Best Brain STEM Quiz competition, brought to you by Best Brain Publications. I am excited. I don't know if you are. If you know your school is winning this one, make some noise for them. Make some noise. And so, ladies and gentlemen, so all the way from the Kwabri East municipality, we are joined by First Aid Educational Complex, and they are represented by
What's in Rebecca Joe?
Why don't you give it to them? Give it to them. And we are joined by some darlings from Mami's Darl Educational Complex, all the way from Achimapa Woman, representing Achimapa Woman. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by
Ajoa Osua in Tiamwa.
All right. And then, ladies and gentlemen, coming all the way from Kumasi Metro, Abofra World is represented by
Michelle Donko. Michelle Chessy.
Why don't you clap for them? Clap for them. Clap for them. And ladies and gentlemen,
Francis,
representing the Asokwa municipality, we have Matta Devi Basic School, and they are represented by
Samuel Atigisi Francis.
Jose Francis.
Give it to them, give it to them, give it to them, give it to them, give it to them. We are ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with round 1. We call it the discovery round. This is a round of science. Permit me to start with you, like I always do, First Aid. Lois and Boati, help me answer this particular one. And the questions are transferable. So when you want to answer a bonus, you only press your bell. First Aid. Good luck. Major question is worth 3 points. If you get it as a bonus by pressing your bell, you also earn for yourself 1 point. 10 seconds to answer. If it is a bonus, it's 5 seconds. And the preamble is for all of you. Complete the following statements in the field of mechanics. First Aid. The rate of change of displacement with time is termed. The rate of change of displacement with time, it's termed.
The range of
Yes. First Aid. Bonus to Matta Devi. Yes, go ahead.
Velocity.
Velocity is correct for 1 point. Correct. For 1 point. Money's down. The total path length. The total path length an object covers during its motion, or the total amount of ground covered regardless of the direction taken, is known as. The total path length an object covers during its motion, or the total amount of ground covered regardless of the direction taken, is known as.
Distance.
Distance is correct for 3 points. Abofra. An object's velocity will remain unchanged unless it is acted upon by a resultant or net what? An object's velocity will remain unchanged unless it is acted upon by a resultant or net what?
force.
Force is correct for 3 points.
Force.
Matta Devi,
No force.
your major question. The rate at which work is done is termed. The rate at which work is done is termed.
Question.
Yes, go ahead. Francis.
Power.
Power. It is correct for 3 points. First age. And this preamble is for all of you. Classify the following organisms as unicellular or multicellular. Classify it as unicellular or multicellular. It means I'm going to give you some organisms and then you do the classification for me. You must get it correct. If you don't, I will pass it on. Your words are earthworm, amoeba, wall gecko, mushroom, paramecium. Earthworm, amoeba, wall gecko, mushroom, paramecium. Classify them as unicellular and multicellular for 3 points.
Earthworm, amoeba.
For which one are you classifying?
No, unicellular.
Unicellular, okay.
Earthworm, amoeba, paramecium is classified under unicellular. Multicellular, we have the mushroom.
No. Yes, Matta Devi.
Under unicellular.
Unicellular. Okay, so let's go.
We have amoeba. Paramecium. Multicellular.
Take your time. I can't hear.
Under unicellular.
Under unicellular,
We have amoeba.
amoeba,
Paramecium.
paramecium.
Under multicellular.
Under multicellular,
We have earthworm.
earthworm,
Wall gecko.
wall gecko,
Mushroom.
mushroom. Correct for 1 point. Mommy's down. The same preamble to you. Classify them as unicellular and multicellular. Maize, iglina, human, yeast, grasshopper. Maize, iglina, human, yeast, grasshopper. Yes, mommy's down.
unicellular, euglena, yeast, multicellular, maize, human, grasshopper.
That is correct, and that is correct. Abofra, your major question. The same preamble. Bacteria, mango, anopheles, housefly, chicken.
Multicellular,
Okay.
mango, anopheles, chicken, housefly, unicellular, bacteria.
That is correct for 3 points. Correct for 3 points. Matta Devi, this one is for you. Yours, sheep, ants, butterfly, rabbit, cowpea. Sheep, ants, butterfly, rabbit, cowpea.
All of them are multicellular. All of them are multicellular.
Yes, Francis.
Okay, so we have multicellular to be sheep, ant, butterfly, rabbit, cowpea, no unicellular organism.
That is correct for 3 points. Correct for 3 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the practical round. Now you have been given a pack of naphthalene balls or moth balls in front of you. Have you seen it? Each school will mention another example of common subliming substance. Another example of common subliming substance. Each school is to mention one, like that is another subliming substance. Yes, I start with you, first age.
Naphthalene ball.
That's what I have given you. You cannot mention that same thing. So another one. And I'm not passing this one as a bonus because all of you are doing the same thing. All right. The next one, mom is down.
Dry ice.
Dry ice is correct for 3 points. Abofra. Dry ice is gone. Can you mention Any subliming substance like naphthalene bonds.
Ammonia.
Ammonia is incorrect. Yes. Then I'll come to you, Matta Devi.
Iodine.
Iodine, I'll give you 3 points for that. Iodine, I'll give you 3 points. Ammonium chloride is what you should have said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of round 1. Let's give it up to them. We'll take a commercial break. When we are back, I'll declare the results for round 1. Why don't you make some noise? Make some noise. Make some noise.
Brighter future, and at Best Brain Publication Limited, we are committed to giving every child a strong foundation they need to excel. Our books are professionally written in line with the new GES standard-based curriculum and fully approved by NACA, giving you the assurance of quality and excellence. From preschool through primary to JHS and SHS, we've got you covered with top-rated textbooks in mathematics, science, English, our world and our people, computing, creative art, history, RME, French, Chi, Fanti, Dagbani, and more. Our JHS and SHS combined textbooks make learning simpler, smarter, and more effective. We have mathematics, science, English, social studies, career technology, RME, creative arts, Asante G, and others. That's why parents, teachers, and schools nationwide trust Best Brain. We are located at Kumasi Pankrono behind La Posada Hotel on the Best Brain St. Abed Road. Our books are also available in all leading bookshops nationwide. For bulk purchases, call 0507 200 200, 0504 200 300 or 0241 520 946. Visit us at www.bestbrainp.com. At Best Brain Publication Limited, we nurture great minds with great books. Best Brain Publication Limited. Tomorrow's education today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Best Brain STEM Quiz Competition, your only unique brand of STEM quiz competition in the country. At the end of round 1, here are the scores. First Age Educational Complex, pool 0. Abofra World, pool 6 points. Mommy's Darl, 9 points. Matta Devi, 11 points. And straight away we move on to round 2. But we are joined by new contestants from First Age. Introduction.
I go by the name Habiba Harris, representing First Age.
And Mommy's Darl is also.
My name is Kojo Frimpong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to them. Round 2. We will start with computing, and then we would make a transition to robotics. Permit me to start with you, Mommy's Darl. I'm going to give you 4 options to these statements. Select the best option for 3 points in 10 seconds. The teacher asks people to write steps for washing hands. This activity represents. In computing, the teacher asks people to write steps for washing hands. This activity represents flow chart, a way to stay clean, program error, algorithm.
A. Flowchart.
It is not flowchart, it is algorithm. D is what I'm looking for. Abofra world. During an ICT lesson, people draw shapes to show the steps in solving a problem. What is this called? People draw shapes to show the steps in solving a problem. Photoshop drawing, flowchart, database, paint.
B. Flowchart.
Flowchart is correct for 3 points. Matta Devi. A people wants the computer to decide whether a number is greater than 10. A people wants the computer to decide whether a number is greater than 10. Which programming idea is being used? Sequence, decision, outputs, inputs. Yes, Francis.
Decision.
Decision is correct for 3 points. First stage. While drawing a flow chart, which symbol should be used to show a decision like yes or no? While drawing a flow chart, which symbol should be used to show a decision like yes or no? Oval, rectangle, diamond, parallelogram. Oval, rectangle, diamond, parallelogram. Speaker, please.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram is not correct. It is diamond. Diamond. We move on to the next set. I'm starting with you, Abofra. Which part of a web browser do you type? And the questions are transferable. So if they don't get it, you can press your bell for a bonus. Which part of a web browser do you type a website? Which part of a web browser do you type a website address, that is a URL? Which part of the web browser do you type a website address? Yes, Abofra, is your major question.
Address bar.
And that is correct for 3 points. Matta Devi, which button do you click to reload a web page? Which button do you click to reload a web page? And the questions are transferable. Yes, Francis.
It is refresh.
It is refresh, and that is correct for 3 points. Yes, first aid, your major question. What browser feature allows you to save a web page to read later? What browser feature allows you to save a web page to read later? Save a web page to read later. What browser feature is that? Yes.
Save.
What? Matta Devi, yes.
It is bookmark.
Bookmark is correct for 1 point. When you want to answer, press the bell. Press the bell for a bonus. And the last one to you, Mommy's Darl. During an ICT lesson, which browser button helps you return to the previous page? During an ICT lesson, which browser button helps you return to the previous page? Yes, Mommy's Darl representing Achuma Kwangma. The people of Achuma Kwangma are looking up to you.
Control button. Is it a control button? Huh? Control button.
Control button is a disastrous answer. Yes. Who pressed the bell?
What is it?
Matta Devi, yes.
It is backward button.
Back button is correct. Correct. And the last one, before we move on, Matta Devi, I'm starting with you. The flow, Matta Devi, please listen. Name the flow chart symbol used to show input or output. Questions are transferable. Yes, someone.
Rectangle.
It is not rectangle to show input or output? Yes, Abofra will.
Parallelogram.
And that is correct for 1 point. First age. Identify the flowchart symbol used to show the start and end of a program. The start and end of a program.
Rectangle.
Yes, Habiba.
Rectangle.
Rectangle is incorrect. Yes, Matta Devi.
It is
Oval is correct for 1 point. Monisa. Which symbol is used? Which symbol is used to show processing in a flowchart? Processing in a flowchart.
Rectangle.
Rectangle is correct for 3 points. Correct for 3 points. Abofra, well, the last one. A people wants the computer to decide if a number is greater than 10. Which flowchart symbol should be used?
Diamond.
Diamond is correct for 3 points. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we move on to the round of robotics. Kindly open your kits. You are to build and code for a driving base. When the program starts, your robot should travel a forward distance equal to the sum of the first 7 even numbers starting from 10. The sum of the first 7 even numbers starting from 10. It should then reverse a distance equal to the first 6 odd numbers starting from 11. The first 6 odd numbers starting from 11. Set your robot to travel at a speed equal to the product of 6 and 5. Trigger it with the color of unripe mango. With the color of unripe mango. All measurements should be in centimeters. 5 minutes to execute this task. When you are done, you come and show us what you did. I wish you good luck. Let's start. of work. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, at stake, it's a whooping 8 points to be won by the schools. Now, I'll tell you what I was expecting. So I was expecting that your calculations should be correct, because without getting the calculations correct, you cannot execute the task. And when you go over there to show us, your robot should remain stationary until the correct color I ask you is presented to the robot. Upon seeing the color, the robot should move forward to exact position as you would see on the board. And when the robot gets to that position, the robot should reverse to another exact position that has been marked on the board. And then when you have done that, what it means is that your building, your cable management, and your coding were all correct. And all these would give you accumulated 8 marks. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome Matta Devi to go over there and show us what they did. Let's give it up to them. So they would the robots at the starting point, and then they would give the color coding, and if the robot is able to move to the exact position, forward position, and reverse back to the exact, then we are good to go. This is not a toy car, it is a robot.
Baby.
Are we set?
Baby,
let's go. Don't do that anything again. All right, let's give it up to Matta Devi. And then I'll invite Abofra. All right, let's give it up. Let's give it to our flower. Please clap for them. They got the forward movement correct, but the reverse wasn't correct. Yes, mommy's down. Let's give it up to Mommy's Dance. Let's give it up to Mommy's Dance. First stage. First stage. All right, let's give it up to first stage as well. Let's give it up to first stage. Give it up to them. I will declare the results for the robotics round, and then we declare for round 2 entirely. At this point in time, if you want to effect a substitution before I declare the results, kindly let's have your. We are going to the round of mathematics or digit battle. Substitution. So this is how the scoring was done for robotics. If you get the trigger color correct, which is green, you get a mark for it. By getting the sum of the first 7 even numbers starting at 10, which is 112 centimeters, you get a mark for it. And then the reverse distance, you were to get the sum the first odd numbers starting at 11, and that is supposed to give you the first 6 odd numbers, that is supposed to give 26. Speed should be 30%. Now, here are the scores. Abofra World got the trigger color correct. They got the forward speed correct. They got the reverse speed correct. And then they got the building cable management correct as well. They end, but they got forward distance wrong, reverse distance wrong, and then coding wrong, and so they get 5 points. First Age Educational Complex got the trigger color wrong, forward distance correct, reverse distance wrong, forward speed correct, reverse speed correct, coding wrong, cable, building and cable management correct. They also earned 5 points. And Mommy's Darl had trigger color correct, forward distance correct, reverse distance correct, forward speed correct, reverse speed correct, coding correct, building management correct. They earned 8 points. Matta Devi got trigger color correct, forward distance correct, reverse distance correct, forward speed correct, reverse speed correct, coding correct, building correct. They also got 8 points. And so, in sum, for round 2, ladies and gentlemen, Matta Devi pulled 17 points. Abofra World pulled 15 points. Mommy's Darl pulled 11 points. And First Age pulled 5 points. We move on to digits battle. Now, there's a speed race. You are competing for the same question. So press your bell to draw my attention that you are ready to ring the bell. 3 points if you get it correct. A bonus. It's available for everyone, and that is 1 point. 10 seconds. You need to work out this one. All right. Simplify root 32. Simplify root 32. Yes, Matta Devi.
For root 2.
Correct for 3 points. Next one. A letter is selected. A letter is selected from the letters of the English alphabet. What is the probability that the letter selected is from the word mathematics? A letter is selected from the letters of the English alphabet. What is the probability that the letter is from the word mathematics? Yes, Matta Devi.
4/5.
4/5 is not correct.
12 over 26.
Yes, Abofra World.
11/26.
11/26 is not correct. Mommy's down.
6/13.
6/13 is not correct. First Age.
1/11.
That is incorrect. So I was expecting 4/13. Mathematics, you are not expected to repeat any of the letters. So you cannot take a particular letter twice, you just take them as, and then when you do that, you get 4. You will get 8 over 26, and then you simplify, you get 4 over 30. Next one. Two bells, P and Q, ring at intervals of 3 hours and 4 hours respectively. After how many hours will the bells first ring simultaneously or at the same time? Yes, Matta, Devi.
12 hours.
And that is correct. And now, the next one. Simplify 32 times 8, leaving your answer in the form 2 exponent n. Yes, Matta, Devi.
2 raised to the power 8.
And that is correct. Next one. Given that 5 exponent m is equal to 1, find the value of m. Abofra well.
0. M is 0.
0 is correct for 3 points. And now we move on to true or false. The last question in this round before we move to the true or false. Find the product of, into bracket, 3x minus 2y, then another bracket, 3x plus 2y. Yes, Matta, Devi.
9x squared minus 4y squared.
And that is correct. True or false? In this round, you are expected to tell me whether the following statement I make is true or false. If you get it correct, 3 points. If you get it wrong, you have a deduction of 1. I'm starting with you, first age. If complement of P is equal to Q, then complement of Q is equal to P. True or false?
True.
Yes, it is true. Yes, it is true. Mom is down. If M intersection P is equal to an empty set, then M and P are empty sets. True or false?
True.
It is false. It is false. Abofra 1. If R intersection S is equal to empty set, then R and S are disjoint sets. True or false?
True.
Yes, it is true. And Matta, Devi. B intersection B complement is an empty set. True or false? B intersection B complement is an empty set. True or false?
False.
I am sorry, it is true. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of round 3. Why don't you give it up for them? Show them some love for them. Show some love for them.
The key to a brighter future, and at Best Brain Publication Limited, we are committed to giving every child a strong foundation they need to excel. Our books are professionally written in line with the new GES standard-based curriculum and fully approved by NACA, giving you the assurance of quality and excellence. From preschool through primary to JHS and SHS, we've got you covered with top-rated textbooks in mathematics, science, English, our world and our people, computing, creative art, history, RME, French, Chi, Fanti, Dagbani, and more. Our JHS and SHS combined textbooks make learning simpler, smarter, and more effective. We have mathematics, science, English, social studies, career technology, army, creative arts, Asante G, and others. That's why parents, teachers, and schools nationwide trust Best Brain. We are located at Kumasi Pankrono behind La Posada Hotel on the Best Brain St. Abed Road. Our books are also available in all leading bookshops nationwide. For bulk purchases, call 0507 200 200, 0504 200 300, or 0241 520 946. Visit us at www.bestbrainp.com. At Best Brain Publication Limited, we nurture great minds with great books. Best Brain Publication Limited. Tomorrow's education today.
Gentlemen, welcome back. Here are the scores at the end of round 3. Mommy's Darl had -1. First Age had 3. Abofra had 6 points. Matta Devi had 11 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the last round. And the last round at stake is 20 points. Depending on if you are able to pick the question from the first clue, you get 5 points. Second clue, 4 points. Any other clue gives you 3 points. I wish you good luck. You are answering by pressing the bell if you know the clue to what I'm going to give you, these riddles, and then you get it correct and we move on. Ladies and gentlemen, here are our riddles. A part of me is a rectangular quadrilateral. The other part is the usually hidden part of a plant. I am. Yes, Matta Devi.
Square root.
Square root is absolutely correct. Correct. 4 points. 4 points. Second riddle. I represent programs, but I appear on a desktop. Abofra world.
Icon.
Icon, indeed you are an icon for 3 points. Give it to him. 4 points rather, 4 points. 4 points. And the next riddle. When I am 0, you are sure nothing happens. Abofra world.
Probability.
It is absolutely incredible. 5 points. 5 points. Probability. Absolutely incredible. And the last riddle. I am what you all expect. You come to me when you have no problems. Do not get lost because I am just a line. Yes, Matta Devi.
Direction.
Direction is not correct. If I am what you all expect, you come to me when you have no problems. Do not get lost because I am just a line. If you forget me, remember the sun and the mirror in your room. Yes, Abofra world.
Light. Light.
Disaster. I start with the letter N and I end with the letter L. I was looking for the word normal. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you clap for the contestants? Why don't you clap for them? And this brings us to the end of this particular contest. I will tell you 2 schools that will be joining us for the quarterfinal stage and the 2 that will be saying goodbye to. But let me remind you that in this contest there are no losers. And so Best Brain Publication will present to you some very nice package for the 2 schools that will be saying goodbye to us. Ladies and gentlemen, I will give you the scores for round 4 and the entire contest very, very soon. I take a break. I will be right back.
Education is the key to a brighter future, and at Best Brain Publication Limited, we are committed to giving every child the strong foundation they need to excel. Our books are professionally written in line with the new GES standard-based curriculum and fully approved by NACA, giving you the assurance of quality and excellence. From preschool through primary to JHS and SHS, we've got you covered with top-rated textbooks in mathematics, science, English, our world and our people, computing, creative art, history, RME, French, Chi, Fanti, Dagbani, and more. Our JHS and SHS combined textbooks make learning simpler, smarter, and more effective. We have mathematics, science, English, social studies, career technology, RME, creative art, Asante Chi, and others. That's why parents, teachers, and schools nationwide trust Best Brain. We are located at Kumasi Pankrono behind La Posada Hotel on the Best Brain St. Abed Road. Our books are also available in all leading bookshops nationwide. For bulk purchases, call 0507 200 200, 0504 200 300 or 0241 520 946. Visit us at www.bestbrainp.com. At Best Brain Publication Limited, we nurture great minds with great books. Best Brain Publication Limited. Tomorrow's education today.
Other scores at the end of the last round. This is Best Brain STEM quiz brought to you by Best Brain Publications. In round 4, Mommy's Darl and First Age pulled no point. Matta Devi managed 4 points, and Abofra World had 9 points. Therefore, in total at the end of the competition, ladies and gentlemen, placing 4th with 8 points is First Age Educational Complex. Mommy's Darls, ladies and gentlemen, with 19 points placed 3rd. Therefore, the following schools will join us for the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen. With 36 points, Abofra World with 2nd position. And placing 1st with 43 points is Matta Devi Basic School. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the marketing manager for Best Brain, Sergio, to come and do presentation to the schools that will be exiting the competition. We'll see you next year. Good luck to you. We invite First Age to come and take this. The 3rd contestants, please come around as well. First Age, please come and receive it. Please come. Don't take anything away. Come and receive it. First Age. Do First Age for sure. Follow, please. Yes, Mommy's Dolls. The last contestant from Mommy's Dolls, please come over as well. All of you, please come back and let's round up. Come and sit down. We have not rounded up. Come and sit down. Please sit down and let's round up. And so, congratulations to you, Matta Devi Basic School and Abofra Hall School. I hope to see you in the next round. Hard luck to you, Mommy's Dolls and First Age Educational Complex. Better luck next time. On that note, we draw curtains down on this edition of Best Brain STEM Quiz Competition. It's been an exciting round and I can't wait to see you next week. When we say Best Brain STEM Quiz, the response is proof you are a genius. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Education is the key to a brighter future, and at Best Brain Publication Limited, we are committed to giving every child a strong foundation they need to excel. Our books are professionally written in line with the new GES standard-based curriculum and fully approved by NACA, giving you the assurance of quality and excellence. From preschool through primary to JHS and SHS, we've got you covered with top-rated textbooks in mathematics, science, English, our world and our people, computing, creative art, history, RME, French, Chi, Fanti, Dagbani, and more. Our JHS and SHS combined textbooks make learning simpler, smarter, and more effective. We have mathematics, science, English, social studies, career technology, RME, creative art, Asante G, and others. That's why parents, teachers, and schools nationwide trust Best Brain. We are located at Kumasi Pankrono behind La Posada Hotel on the Best Brain St. Abed Road. Our books are also available in all leading bookshops nationwide. For bulk purchases, call 0507 200 200, 0504 200 300 or 0241 520 946. Visit us at www.bestbrainp.com. At Best Brain Publication Limited, we nurture great minds with great books. Best Brain Publication Limited. Tomorrow's education today.